Everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of gold has moved in the last 2 days and how the price of gold can move in the next 2 days. See, if you look at the chart of gold, what we have seen, gold now trading at a level of $32. Okay, and I've clearly explained you that there is a narrow pattern forming, and this narrow pattern being broke at this particular level if you have seen this particular trend. Okay, and if you there are two trends are forming. Okay, first pattern was in this particular range. Okay, after that this range has moved upside, and as soon as the trend breakout particular level, that is where we have seen but if you look at this particular trend, there is an upside at this level. If you look at this particular trend, there is an upside at this level. Okay, previously it was at this particular level. That is where we have seen a certain rise in the price of gold. Okay, now looking at this particular chart, there is overall trend is higher on the higher side. Okay, so suppose if the price started going above this level, probability of moving further high will be there. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you where the price of gold can move in the next 2 days, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a Telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. Okay, if you look at the 15 minutes chart, we have seen the trend is in this particular trend. Okay, because a U pattern is forming at this level. So if the price sustain this particular level of 3439, we can see there can be a further rise towards $34.43, and if that sustain, we can see the price can move above a level of $34.47, and then a further upside can be seen towards a all-time high. Okay, so keep trailing your SL by $10 to $15 so you can capture a big movement. Let's see how the 2 hours chart is moving. Look at the 2 hours chart. We can see the clear pattern is forming towards an upside, and this pattern is supporting this higher side, and we can see that there is a chances it has already touched this particular level, and we can see if the price sustain above this level, a probability of crossing a level of 34.37 we can see, and this level is already tested, so chances are high it can move towards 34.39, and once started sustaining above this level, probability of crossing 34.47 we can see, because that, so we can see it can touch a level of 34.50, which is yesterday's high, and then a further upside towards 34.55, then to a level of 34.60, and then further upside. Okay, now coming back on the 4 hours, you have to understand that, because see, there is again a pattern is forming, and now if the price sustain above this level, probability will be high it will cross above a level of 34.38 if the price sustain above this level, and then it can move above level $44, and then it will cross above a level of 34.47. Okay, and if the price going above this level, a further upside we can see towards a level of 34.50, and then to a next level of $34.69, and once the price sustain above this level, a further upside can be seen. Okay, now let's see how the dollar index is moving. See, dollar index plays an important role, as I've already explained you in my previous video. Okay, they are inversely related to gold, silver, crude, and natural gas. Okay, if you look at this trend, there are two patterns are forming. Bigger pattern is showing a downside clearly. Overall trend is also down. So this is the pattern, opposite U pattern. So if the price move below this level, we can see a level of 97.8, and from there it will move below a level of 97.5, which is already tested. So the price will go further down, and it will touch a level of 97 to a level of 96.5, and if the price going below this level, it can touch a level of $95.5. Okay, but if it's sustain above this level, it can move further upside towards 98.25 to a level of 98.4, and then to a level of 98.5, and once started going above this level, probability of touching a level of 98.7 we can see towards 98.9, and then a level of 99.25, and there will be a zone breakout, so further upside we can see. Now coming back again on the gold price, what we can see, as I've already explained you that dollar index is, if it move below a level of 100, we can see a further downfall, but if it sustain above this level, we can see dollar index can go upside. So when dollar index start and go upside, we see the gold price comes down. Okay, suppose if the price sustain above this level, we can see the next level coming at a very close, that is 34.37, and if the price moving above this level, probability of touching 34.39, and if that sustain, a probability of touching 34.45, and then to a level of around 34.47. Okay, which is yesterday's high. Okay, this is a 4 hours chart. So let's see how the day, you understand what is the resistance support, so that you can book your profit or you can trail your SL. So if it started sustaining over 34.47, a probability of touching a level of 35.04 we can see, and from there we can see a level of 35.20 to a level of 35.30, and then to a level of 35.50. Okay, and then further upside also we can see. So you can trail your SL by $10 to $15, so you can capture a big movement towards upside. But suppose if the price didn't sustain, it can move towards $34, $23. And if the price going below this level, we can see a level of 34.15. Suppose if the price going below that particular level, chance of touching 34.06 will be there. Okay, and this 34.06 from there up you can see. But if the price started going below this level, chance of touching 33.96 we can see. And if it started falling below this level, a further downfall we can see towards 33.77 if the price didn't sustain, and then to a level of 33.68, and from there a bounce back can come. But if that didn't come, we can see a further downfall towards a level of 33.50 to a level of 33.32. Okay, and then a further downfall. This is the zone where the price can move. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me, or given the mail ID is also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if new to my channel, subscribe it. Thank you.